last date of withdrawal and finalization of list of contesting candidates for all constituencies. In North Goa, we have 19 constituencies. All these constituencies are headed by one returning officer, and right now, once election schedule is announced, it is duty of returning officers to enforce the Model Code of Conduct. Model Code of Conduct applies to all political parties, candidates, general public, media, government authorities. This is something which has been accepted by all, agreed by all, and now this has been the practice, one of the shining aspects of Indian democracy is this Model Code of Conduct, and very successfully our returning officers have been implementing it. Whenever a violation is noted, action is taken immediately. For general public, Election Commission has developed one app by the name C Vigil. Anybody can download that app, and if you see any violation anywhere, you can click picture or you can make audio or video recordings, and it gets uploaded directly on the through that app. It gets directly uploaded on the portal where our officers are waiting. As and when any complaint comes, immediately we respond. And to respond to such calls, we have system of flying squads. So for every constituency, we have 2 flying squads in North Goa, and we also have SST. They are stationed at 13 different locations. This is like Naka, which traffic police usually puts, but this time this is for election management. At these SSTs, we have a magistrate and a police officer. They check randomly vehicles, people crossing that location. Everything is examined from the perspective of Model Code of Conduct once election is announced. Another aspect of election preparedness is the arrangement of polling stations. As you know, in North Goa we have 816 polling stations. As per Election Commission norms and guidelines, each polling station must have assured minimum facility for the voters, which includes drinking water facility, a shed for the people. It should have toilet, it should have ramp for those who need some kind of assistance in walking, wheelchairs. All these arrangements have been done at all polling stations. Our polling stations are ready with assured minimum facility. The next part of our preparation is preparation of EVMs and its storage in strong rooms. For EVMs, there are 2 stages of randomization. We have already conducted first randomization. So after first randomization, you designate EVMs for respective constituencies. Second randomization of EVM takes place 10 to 12 days before actual poll day, when EVMs are assigned to polling stations, and EVMs are also commissioned, because by that time we will have list of contesting candidates also. So that ballot paper will be placed with the machine, so that voters, when they go for voting, they will have all the details written. And we have one central strong room at the district headquarters in Panaji. And at taluka levels also, since EVMs have been assigned for different ACs, we have taluka level strong rooms also at all 5 talukas, at Mapsa, Bedne, Valpoi, Vishali and Panaji. This year, Election Commission has made one special provision for those voters who find it difficult to come and vote at the polling station. 2 important categories are: one is senior voters, those who are above 80 years of age, and second category is of voters with some physical disability. These 2 types of voters have been given the facility of postal ballot. Our team has already distributed Form 12D. Form 12D is basically the application from voter to returning officer to give him facility of postal ballot. Since these voters are already identified and tagged in our electoral roll, we have distributed Form 12D to these two categories of voters, and these voters are expected to submit their application from now till 26th of January. All the applications which are received till 26th of January will be considered, and postal ballot facility will be made available to those voters. To take their vote, our polling teams will visit their houses. In our electoral roll database, we have details of these voters and their residential addresses. So our team will visit their residence to take their votes, which will be most likely will start that process around 5th of February, and it will go on till 12th of February. We have identified 15,590 voters who are 80 plus years age in North Goa district. And so far we have identified 4,827 voters with physical disability. So around 20,000 voters will avail facility of postal ballot. Form 12D has already been distributed to them. So this is a new initiative, very good initiative I must say, and scale is also huge. As I am telling you, 20,000 such voters are there. Then there is a third category of voters who have been extended postal ballot facility this time, and they are COVID patients. But these COVID patients will have to give their Form 12D by 26th of January. So effectively, these will be such patients who are in long-term isolation or who are hospitalized and cannot come for voting on the day of poll. Normal COVID patients, if they are positive on 14th of February, which is our day of poll, they can come for physical voting at polling station in the last hour. Last 1 hour has been kept reserved for such voters. But those voters who are hospitalized, incapable, they can avail the facility of postal ballot. And I must also talk about observers. As you know, Election Commission sends senior officers as observers. Years of Election Commission in the state where poll takes place. So we have been assigned observers for North Goa. 3 of them have been assigned 5 constituencies each, and the 4th expenditure observer has been assigned 4 constituencies. The role of expenditure observer is to examine the election spending done by political candidates and political parties. There are certain norms as given by Election Commission of India. So an expenditure accounting team works with each and every returning officer. These expenditure observers are there to guide that team so that our election is conducted in a peaceful and smooth manner. Then another category of observers are called general observers. We are yet to get the list of general observers for North Goa. And the third category of observers is that of police observers, whose main role is to oversee the law and order management and police deployment for election related tasks. The name of police observer has not been declared for North Goa yet. North Goa district has received 5 companies of CAPF, that is Central Armed Police Force. They have been deployed at some locations as per the requirement. So this is all the preparations we have made so far. I'll keep sharing all these details with all of you from time to time. One more part I must talk about, which I have not shared so far, that is about sweep activities. We work for awareness of general voters. All the initiatives of election commissions are shared with them. We also share details with new voters about EVMs, how EVM functions and how they have to come for voting. We also motivate all the voters for greater participation, because after all, democracy will be healthy and strong if you and I, each and every voter, comes forward and participates in this process. So through sweep activities, we motivate and we encourage everybody to come forward, and we share new initiatives of Election Commission. I should also talk about COVID related preparations, since Goa and all other states in the country are passing through third wave of COVID. At every polling station, we have made arrangement of keeping thermal gun. Each and every voter who is coming, his or her temperature will be checked, and those who are in the safe range will come to vote. If anybody is having high temperature, we will examine that voter twice. If they are still showing temperature which is not in the safe zone, we will advise them to come in the last hour. That is one arrangement which has been done. Then each and every voter must come with the face mask. We will also provide face mask to voters also, and of course to all our personnel. Face mask will be provided, but we request all the voters to come with the face mask. We will keep sanitizers at various places at the polling station so that people keep themselves safe. We will also provide gloves to voters, and our team will also wear gloves, and they will also, our team, polling team, they will have face masks also, because they will sit there throughout the day. We have taken greater care of their safety. Another aspect is maintaining distance. So at polling station, we will donate, put some marks at a distance of 1 meter where voters can stand, so that overcrowding is avoided. And to avoid overcrowding, Election Commission has also permitted 1 extra hour of voting. So voting will start at 7 in the morning, which is 1 hour before the normal scheduled time. All these arrangements have been made for COVID management on the day of poll. However, all of you are following these cases. There are various statistical models, and all these models are predicting that COVID situation will be much better by 14th of Feb. It is expected that it will become almost normal by 14th of February. Nevertheless, our preparation is in the full gear. Thank you.
Sir, regarding the nomination, what is the arrangement in the people are allowed to do any kind of nomination?
With the candidate, 2 persons come in RO's room for nomination. जी, जो नेशनल पार्टीज हैं उनके लिए एक प्रपोजर होता है, और जो इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट्स हैं या अनरिकग्नाइज्ड पार्टीज हैं तो 10 प्रपोजर्स होने चाहिए। और जैसा आपको पता है, प्रपोजर्स उसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी का होना चाहिए। कैंडिडेट गोवा में कहीं भी रजिस्टर्ड है एज वोटर तो वो किसी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में कैंडिडेट बन सकता है, लेकिन प्रपोजर उसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी का होना चाहिए जिसमें वो कैंडिडेट अपना नॉमिनेशन पेपर फाइल करता है।
ऑनलाइन नॉमिनेशन की भी
जी, इलेक्शन कमीशन ने पोर्टल बनाया है सुविधा एनकोर के नाम से ऑनलाइन नॉमिनेशन के लिए। जब इलेक्शन अनाउंस हो गया उसके बाद हमने सभी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के साथ मीटिंग की थी, उनको इसके बारे में बताया, उनकी ट्रेनिंग भी की गई है। ये जो भी कैंडिडेट ऑनलाइन अपना नॉमिनेशन फाइल करना चाहते हैं वो उस फैसिलिटी को अवेल कर सकते हैं, लेकिन टाइमिंग नॉमिनेशन का ऑनलाइन पोर्टल पे भी 11 से 3 के बीच ही होगा। आज के दिन नॉर्थ गोवा के 19 असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में कोई भी ऑनलाइन या ऑफलाइन नॉमिनेशन पेपर फाइल नहीं हुआ है। 12D लगभग 20,000 लोगों को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया गया है, सभी लोगों को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया गया है। मार्जिनली कुछ लोग होंगे जिन तक नहीं पहुंचा होगा, उन तक भी हम पहुंचा देंगे 1-2 दिन के अंदर। Let me explain. Election Commission has taken its own initiative to provide the facility of postal ballot to old age voters who are above 80 years of age and those voters who have physical disability. So initiative has been made by Election Commission. Process is something like this. We distribute form 12D, which is in the form of an application wherein voter requests for postal ballot facility. Our returning officers will receive form 12D from voters from now till 26th of January, and all the forms which are received till 26th of January will be examined and all eligible candidates will be given postal ballot facility. So our teams will visit their residence, which is as per our record, to collect their vote between 2nd and 12th of February. Tentatively, we will pick 5 days period because as I said, 20,000 such voters are in North Goa. We have 19 constituencies, so roughly 1,000 such voters will be there in each and every constituency. So our team will be in the field for 5 to 7 days and we will reach out to each and every voter. Let me tell you this point also. If our team goes to a voter's residence for postal ballot and that voter is not there, then we will visit second time also. Our team will visit 2 times if voter is not found first time. But not beyond that. Only 2 times our team will visit. If voter is not there second time also, then he or she fails to cast vote, and also such voters will not be permitted to cast vote at the polling station, because as you know, we prepare something called marked roll. So all those people who have availed facility of postal ballot, we cross their names from postal or from electoral roll. So the returning officer, the polling presiding officer who will sit at the polling station will have that roll which is marked with postal ballot names. So those who have been given postal ballot but they were not available at their residence when our team visited to collect their votes, and they were not available 2 times, they will not be permitted to cast their vote at polling station. Our poll, it will not be BLO, it is polling team. 1 polling officer with 1 assistant. 2 persons will be in that team. As you know, at polling station, we have 1 presiding officer, 3 polling officer and 1 assistant. So that is the team at polling station. We call them polling team. But the polling team which will visit individual houses for postal ballot will consist of 2 members, 1 polling officer and 1 assistant. Correct. Exact number I would not be able to tell you. It is 2,200 something. Exact figure I don't know. 2,200. जहाँ भी इस तरह के कंप्लेंट्स आए हैं, हमारी टीम ने इमीडिएटली वहाँ पे रिस्पॉन्ड किया है. इन मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस कहीं भी ऐसा वायलेशन हुआ है एंड आवर टीम रीचेस, इमीडिएटली वो डिस्पर्स कर देते हैं. थिंग्स बिकम नॉर्मल, क्योंकि हमें ये कोविड रेस्ट्रिक्शंस के रूप में ही इम्पोज करना है. एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंड्स. समटाइम्स जहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम्स हुए हैं वो पुलिस कंप्लेंट्स भी हुआ है उसमें, और शो कॉज नोटिस भी इशू किए गए हैं कैंडिडेट्स को, स्पेशली जिन्होंने बार बार इस तरह के वायलेशंस किए हैं उनको शो कॉज नोटिस भी दिया गया है. टिल यस्टरडे 8 शो कॉज नोटिसेस वर इशू. 8 शो कॉज नोटिसेस. Some candidates are known, some candidates are not known, so it is either party or candidate. let me explain this to you. I have called here all of you for election related discussion only, but that is COVID related mostly. But as far as CRPC is concerned, CRPC authorizes police inspector with that power. That is the legal position.
Because the disaster management act is to deal with matters related to the pandemic, I thought this order will be coming from you rather than from
If any order is issued under Disaster Management Act, that will come from Executive Magistrate, primarily DM or SDM. This order has been issued under CRPC, and CRPC authorizes police inspector with that power.
कोविड प्रोटोकॉल को रिव्यू करने वाले थे इलेक्शन कमीशन दूसरा 15 तारीख तक रहेगा वो बाद में 21 तारीख तक रहेगा.
Let me make a small correction. पहला रेस्ट्रिक्शन आने के जो 8 जनवरी को आया था, उसके बाद रिव्यू करके दूसरा रेस्ट्रिक्शन 15 जनवरी को आया, और इलेक्शन कमीशन ने जो इंफॉर्मेशन दिया था 22 जनवरी को वो तीसरा रिव्यू करेंगे. बट दैट रिव्यू विल बी डन बाय इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया. Exact numbers I do not remember. Every day we are sending report to CEO office. If you give me some time after this, maybe around 5 p.m. I'll compile and I'll share that. Yes, okay. Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. We have identified essential services organizations, which includes media, all of you respected members, health, workers and doctors, essential services like water supply, like postal, like some other facilities like electricity, all these essential things. There is a list. I think that list has been shared with you also. So all these organizations have been asked to identify such persons who will be on duty on the day of election. Not necessarily election related duty. Like this is your profession, so you will be on election related duty, but someone who is in water supply or someone who is in postal department or in the health department, they will be doing their normal work. Okay, but it is day of poll also. Probably their work restricts them from coming and casting vote at the polling station. So such organizations have been asked to identify those staff and officers who are performing their normal duty, and they have been extended this facility of postal ballot. And we have sent Form 12D to them also. All the heads of departments and heads of organizations have been asked to ensure that their Form D of such persons must reach our returning officer in time. Postal ballot facility will be extended to you, but polling team will not go to your home to collect your ballot. You will have to come to a place called PVC. PVC stands for Postal Voting Center. Each and every constituency has one postal voting center. To keep it simple, we have kept postal voting center at taluka levels. So technically it's deputy collector offices in Panaji, in Mapsa, in Perne, in Bicholi and in Valpur. So this is for your own information and information for all such organizations which are in that list of essential services. Sorry? Dates are same. Your 12D must come before 26. देखिए, जब भी कभी मशीन का प्रॉब्लम होता है तो हमारा इस तरह का अरेंजमेंट रहता है कि हम इमीडिएटली उस मशीन को रिप्लेस कर सकें. ठीक है, तो कब सबका एक्सपीरियंस रहा है, गोवा में भी 3 बार ईवीएम से वोटिंग हो चुकी है. कभी भी ऐसा सिचुएशन नहीं आया कि वोटिंग को एक्सटेंड करना पड़े. नेवरदलेस इलेक्शन कमीशन हैज दैट ऑप्शन अवेलेबल. No special facility. Students are voters. You and I are voters, normal voters. You have to come here and vote. It's very simple. I surprised that you are asking this question. COVID restriction you and I have to face, and we have to, as responsible citizens, follow all the norms. Thank you.